Yep. So it's been a while, like a long while, like almost 4 months a while. But instead of me trying to apologize for my absence from YouTube, let's just go straight into the video so you guys can get like really cool, awesome hair. Now, the first part of the video is going to show you how I get my hair really super straight and silky and smooth. And I'll show you the products and everything. So the products that I use in the shower is Panty's Pro V, Dry to Moisture, the shampoo and conditioner. I do leave it in for like a good couple minutes, and then after I wash it out, I put in Garnier's Fructis Sleek and Shine Fortified Deep Conditioner. I usually leave this in for a good 3 to 5 minutes. Usually when I put this in, I usually do my face scrub, wash type thing. You could shave your legs, shave your pits. I mean, hell, you can even shave your mustache if you have one. All done with the shower, I towel dry my hair. Then I put in 3 products. I use Got to Be Smooth Apparator, which is this smoothing lotion. Right here, it has like a pump, so you get like just the right amount for you. And then after I get done with the smoothing lotion, I use Garnier's Fructis Leave-In Conditioner Sleek and Shine. I put this in the same amount as I would get from the pump. My all-time favorite product that I put in my hair last is John Frieda's Frizz Ease Hair Serum, which is the thermal protection. This product is amazing. If I had to recommend any product for anybody's hair, is this one. Because if you dry your hair, like blow dry it, hair straighten it, or just do crazy stuff to it, like spike it out and everything, and it gets really damaged, especially the ends, use this because it will protect your hair from any heating tools that you put on your hair. It's great, especially if you dye your hair or you straighten it on a daily basis like I do, or you blow dry your hair. It's just this product, #1. Ask for it for Christmas, ask for it for your birthday, just ask for it whenever someone goes out to the stores. Just get this because it is amazing. This is like my #1 favorite product ever. Okay, now that I'm done organizing over it, I also will recommend a really good hair straightener. Like, I don't care how much money you had to like put on it, because it would just come out amazing. And my favorite hair straightener thus far of many hair straighteners that I've had in the past is this, which is the SXE Coreless Skin Model. I don't know if Sally's Beauty Supply Store still sells it, but you can probably find it online, or maybe you can have a special order from Sally's. But this is my favorite hair straightener. It's great, it's wonderful, it's sleek, it has this little swivel core, so no matter where you straighten your hair, it's just going to move around so you don't choke yourself or you hurt yourself. I just recommend a really good hair straightener, because if you get like a really cheap one like Conair, you're not going to get great results. So I recommend a really good hair straightener. This one is pretty affordable compared to other really high-end straighteners. This is just my favorite straightener, and I've had it for years and it still works like I just bought it. It's just the greatest thing ever. And other products is this, which is the thinning shears. Okay, I'm not left-handed. It's thinning shears. You can find this at Walmart or Target or CVS. Other scissors that you could use is one of these like small hair cutting scissors. Make sure they're sharp because you don't want to damage your hair. So enough of me babbling and everything. Let's go straight to the videos, and I hope this really helps out with you guys. So the tools and items that you'll need to thin out your hair or cut your hair to be more visual or just to trim it. So I use hair clips to hold my hair, or you can use one of these. A comb. I like to use the where it's like really close together instead of the wide set, or a brush. And for scissors, you can use one of these. Pretty simple. Make sure they're really sharp so it doesn't like damage your hair when you try to snip it off. I recommend this for people who kind of know what they're doing when they're cutting their hair. And if not, I would suggest using one of these. These are thinning shears. Now I'm going to show you how to thin out your hair. And I start in the back because usually the back is where you have most of your hair. So I would take a section of hair. Like this. And that's how I thin it. You want to take a section like this compared to this, because then you have a nicer gradation of your hair when it lays flat. So, and then you take the scissors. Okay. I snip 3 times. I don't go all the way through. I just stop midway like this. And then you take the comb. And then you just comb it. And all this hair should come out like that. Look at all that hair. Oh my gosh, it has such thick hair. Now for the side of my hair, I said it was thickest right behind my ears, so I'm just gonna separate it. I'm sorry about the TV, I forgot to turn it off. And clip this. And then pull out my hair. Before I get too stitch or happy, I'll stop. So you can just lift up your hair, see where it's lightest and where it needs to be thinned out a little bit more. This is all my hair that I thinned out. So now I'm going to show you how to cut your hair / trim it. More or less I'm just going to trim it, but you can take the steps further and make your layers shorter than what they are, or you can make them, just make them shorter. Okay, so I'm going to use my comb, and I usually leave my front, usually from the ear on forward alone. I usually clip that off first, but I'll show you a quick trim. For the sides, I usually take my hair like this, and if you're ballsy enough, you can use these, and I just cut it at an angle. Instead of straight across, I cut at like a little angle. So let me see if I can do this, show this to you guys. And the other, this you can use your thinning shears. This I would use the same technique at an angle. You kind of get the same results, but you just don't feel that confident to wield a certain kind of scissors. And then now for the top, I usually leave this section alone, so I usually cut this short right here. And how I would do that, I'll leave the front alone, you know, from here on up. Basically the front of my ear alone. So I would come up a section, pair like this. You can see it's uneven, so I'm going to even that out. Whenever you cut your hair, you want to lift up your hair. At the top, you want to lift up your hair like this. Now when you cut your sides, you don't want to lift up your hair like this, because then you won't have a nicer gradation when it lays flat. You'll just have really choppy layers and it won't look that appealing because it'll look like you have holes in your hair. When you want to do the sides, you comb out your hair like this. See, you're grabbing the underlayers as well. So when it falls down, you'll have that really nice gradation. So pull out your hair like this. See the my layers difference? Yeah. And then go ahead and give it a trim or give it a cut. Now if you want to go shorter, you can go shorter. My top layer anyways is not even, obviously. It's probably a good 5 inches long. At least 5 inches. If you want to go shorter for the more spiky look, then have at it. I just cut it shorter than what I did. And then you keep going. Usually around in the middle of my ear. That's why I stopped doing the layering, and then I just leave the layers like my hair long. You can see this is where the longest is. I usually keep that long and like top shorter. Let's go get that trim. Try to move around slowly and make sure you get like the whole entire head.